down here in Cornwall. Now, please do excuse me because I'm not sure. Or please let me know in the comments. Have I got the camera set up the right way round? Hopefully, I have. And is the sound okay? And please bear in mind that I'm not sure if I've managed to cue into what was the predicted live stream tonight or not. So it might be a complete mess on my part. But yeah, I can see from Kaz we have the right orientation. So
really on me. I feel really like it.
yeah, we need to turn around. There we go. So I hope you're all good. Willow's on the floor. He's got the
Hi, Stuart.
Stuart, I'm gonna stick my reading glasses on, see if I can see any better. That doesn't really help. So please bear in mind I can't read the comments because you're on my mobile phone tonight.
But I can see you.
The Kaz can see you.
It's this evening, Mick and Cows, and that's from Stuart.
Evening, Stuart. How you doing, mate? I hope you're all good. I hope you and the lovely Portia are fine and dandy. We're having a great time down here. It's been a beautiful day. I'm going to crack open the ciders now.
Been on a bench, we went all over Bodmin Moor.
Yeah, we went all over Bodmin Moor.
Hi, Andy outside.
Hi, Andy.
We're Cardinham Woods, which is just outside Bodmin in Cornwall.
And bear in mind, it's a Cornish theme tonight, so we are drinking Cornish cider. That's Rattler Pear.
A traditional Cornish Rattler, and that one's Cornish Orchards, West North Manor Farm.
And that one's...
Blimey, that's 5%.
That one's for you.
Hi, Bushcroft, Sussex.
Hi, Sussex. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good there. So, yeah, we're having a great time. It's a nice little reset for us. A little bit of a refresh.
I've got some plums here, and I've got some M&Ms, which that's why Willow is making all the noise about.
I am going to make a video about this location we've stayed at.
No, it's actually a holiday. It's a little holiday let. It's a 2-bedroom, sort of little cottage. We've got an ensuite on the 2 bedrooms. We've got dishwasher. We've got washing machine. We've got a jacuzzi in the garden. We've got our own little private garden
and a hot tub.
Yeah,
and a hot tub. So this little setup here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an independent video for that and put it out just in case anybody's ever looking for a little place for a holiday.
Because this with the dog, it was £570 for the week.
Yeah, for the week. Okay, so that's for the 7 days, which I can't.
It's lovely,
and it is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And it puts you in a central location in Cornwall. You are just north of Bodmin. So pretty much anywhere you want to visit, north or south, you're in reasonable distance for. I can hit Newquay, hit from here in 40 minutes, or I can go up to Bude, which is nearer an hour and 10. If you wanted to go down as far as Land's End, bear in mind Cornwall's a very long county. It would be quite a journey. But it's nice here. You're on the moors, aren't you? You literally got wilderness around you.
Cardinham Woods is a fantastic place. It's you've got 3 different walks. So it's 1.7 miles, 2.1 miles, and I think the last one is 4 miles. And there's a ranger station here. And if you go to them, if you're disabled, you can go to them. And I think it's £3 for 2 days. Well, got 2 days and go back there. And it's £5 for up to 3 hours. You can hire one of their mobility off-road thingies. So you'd have to worry about getting your mobility scooter.
So we might actually hire 2 on Tuesday and have a race round, have a tear up. But no, it's been absolutely lovely. So we got out today. The first day we just took it easy. We just literally hung around here, enjoyed the view and all the rest of it. Bear in mind the storm.
Hi, Ray.
And today we went out for a drive. We visited.
Hi, Kiwi.
a Templar church
Mm.
up on the moors, and its original little what do you call it? Not a church. It was. You'll see on the video, but a little Templar place.
Over way.
And then from there, we shot up round to Davidstone Moor. We had a drive round the old Air Force base up there.
We went up to Rowtor. Well, we walked down into Rowtor.
Yeah.
It's a lovely hike for those who can do it. And if you feel really brave, you go up Rowtor. Down the other side is Brownwoolly, which is the highest point in Cornwall. So you can do the two highest ones in the same go.
Yeah, you can do the two if you wanted to.
Hi, three
and
dogs.
other than that, it was really just a gentle drive around the countryside, enjoying the views, wasn't it?
Shut up.
And again, I know there's a possibility family and friends that are down here are going to say to me, "Why didn't you come and visit?"
Oakhampton, yeah, we know Oakhampton well.
We didn't have a lot of time, so we haven't had a lot of time. And what with my illness and that, we actually just wanted to escape. We needed to get away and have a bit of a reset, which is what this is about for us. And it is helping. It's away from home, away from family, away from not being rude and not but it's just away from everything and giving us a bit of a deep breath.
Yeah, my leg is still. I'm still taking the antibiotics. I'm all bandaged up, and I've got another cut that's coming up on the other leg. So I'm being. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Gracious, glad you're having a good time. He's coming to Oakhampton tomorrow.
Excellent. Like
yeah, I'm on the Cornish cider, which is 5%.
And Mickey is on the Cornish Rattler pear, which is a 3.4%.
He gives me the 5 one.
I've also got my pasty for my tea, and yeah, I've been waiting for this for a little while. It's a pasty, and pasty's got to be loved. You've got to treat a pasty with gentle care, love, and affection. You shouldn't just eat them, demolish them, not unless.
Gareth, why are you trying to make excuses so as to what you're up to, your life? Yeah.
Yeah.
Benny says, well, I'm trying to.
Yeah, sorry.
We just based up what's going on. It's all different setting. What's going?
Yeah, we're away, Benny. We're off having an adventure. We're in a different place. So we're at the other end of the country. I can't wait any longer. I've got to dig in. I'm sorry, guys.
Look at the size of this monster.
There we go. So that's a medium pasty. Because they don't do it by half down
so Jason said his old English mother-in-law makes them for him.
Yeah.
Whenever they visit.
So there we go. That's about pound and weight. But yeah, I've been waiting to have that one. And again, so your Cornish pasty, you've got your nice rolled crust on it. So I break my crust off and I eat the crust. And I shall crack her open.
But yeah, I've been using the camera today, taking lots of pictures. I've got she and belted Galloways. I've got all different colours of belted Galloways down here. We've seen some English blues. Seen some horses. Hi, Teresa. Hi, John.
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, the healing effect of a pasty.
Yeah.
I feel the.
And look, that is not baby food.
No, it's proper chunks.
Yeah.
Proper lumps of potato, lumps of turnip, lumps of swede, plenty of pepper as well. It's one of the things up country. I tend to, if I buy a pasty up there, it tends to be like baby food inside, and they've never got any pepper in it.
Yeah, keeps it as a proper pasty. Hi, Stell.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. The crust was used to hold the dirty hands, but
it was.
Actually, they had it, and it would have been separated as well down the middle, because you'd have one side would be your meal, and the other side would be your dessert. So you might have fish one side or meat, and you'd have fruit the other side.
And that's the thing that often throws people about pasty is the fact that It used to have.
El Croxing a bad thing.
What do you say?
Ginsters used to be like that. Come here.
Actually, I will say, well, I remember when Ginsters first came out, they weren't a bad pasty in comparison to what we had. Like
We have the
Walls
Cornish
and
willow
that.
in the house.
Yeah, I'll move that over to one side for you. Yeah. So yeah, his
Ooh.
lordship's been gobbing off like a mad thing for the last. Oh, no, he likes pasties.
He's made friends. There's a little 2-year-old collie in the next little cottage. There's another one here that's a 1-bedroom one, but this one has got a log fire in it. So, excuse me, we might go for that one next time.
Yeah, this one here, I would say, is a perfect small family or a couple of couples that wanted to get away, have an adventure. You've got a double bedroom downstairs with a big old TV in there, everything you need. If I have to have the one negative, storage space.
Yeah,
But
there is no there is nothing, nowhere to put your clothes.
Yeah, there's hangers, but it's but I mean, what do you want from a holiday let? It's clean, it's tidy, it's up to date. There is good broadband. The TV works all
They've
the way
got a
around.
huge TV and they've got a huge one in the bedroom as well.
Yeah, the kitchen's well laid out. Got a good full size cooker, dishwasher, fridge, microwave, toaster. Got everything you want. You've got the bonus of Cornish water, which is absolutely lovely because there's no chalk in it at all.
Which means if you put even a tiniest part of washing up liquid or even shampoo or shower gel on, you're going to lather up like something else. You're going to look like you're rabid. I made a mistake of that yesterday morning, didn't I? I put too much of this stuff into the sink, and it just would not stop foaming up. It was
Nice one. Really nice. And
Hi, Andy B.
The views here, again, you're right on Bobbing Moor. You look out.
Yeah, there is there is a cider place down here, and I can't think of the name of it now.
Creeley's.
Creeley's, yeah, and you can take your dogs in there. It's dog friendly. Obviously, you can't go in where they're producing the stuff, but they make jams and chutneys and that. But they put alcohol in a lot of the jams and the chutneys.
They also make a brandy using the cider.
Yeah.
Which I have to say.
Hi, Owen. Hi, Mac.
Because it's something I can't resist. Yeah, absolutely wonderful.
Yes, Delph, we're actually we're a few miles away from Bodmin, out at Cardinham Woods. So it's
Yeah, so this is our first getaway in 2 years. First getaway in 2 years.
But the way down, we had a lorry. They said there was an accident on the A303. It turned out to be a lorry. It was a Tesco's, yeah.
Tesco's, yeah.
Two front wheels had blown. But while we were in the queues waiting to get past that, we had all these unmarked police cars go flying past in a van. There was 11 in all. And we since worked out it's probably when they had the attack on the synagogue, they were sending people down to the different synagogues down Devon and Cornwall way.
Yeah, because it was just screamers. It was literally armed response after armed response. And I actually said to Caroline at one point, doors are locked, keep the windows up, and if anything happens, just hang on, I'll get us out of there. Because I was starting to wonder, there was a police helicopter up and that, and I was like, hello, and we got a situation down there. But like I say, it was all good. Coming across Dartmoor, Storm Amy was worse for us down
we
here.
had driving rain and wind hit us, and we were on new parts of the road, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's all open where obviously it's brand new road, and it was fun.
It was moving a 3-ton Range Rover sideways. So again, I did the sensible thing. got prepper, survivalist, reduce the speed down, make sure you've got plenty of gap, spray everywhere, the rain's going sideways, the gusts are coming. And we got down to about 50 mile an hour. And we've got lorries ahead of us, so we're literally matching the lorries, but giving plenty of space, because you're seeing these old lorries giving it the ooh, ooh. And there's still people in little tiny cars whipping down the outside at 80, 90 miles an hour, and there's no way they had the visibility.
Gary said that me and you have, he senses we're old school. You have a lot of shit on lately. Good to enjoy your time, hence no excuses needed. Oh, thank you, Gary. Appreciate that.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, police cars. Yeah, they're all unmarked.
All unmarked. Yeah.
All unmarked with blue flashy lights. One of them was a white van, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I was actually making a short when I realised that the BMW next to me hit his blues and took off, and it was an unmarked.
Yeah, it was a grey BMW Estate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it just suddenly the blue lights started flashing on it, and it disappeared. It was right next to us.
Luckily enough, the traffic wasn't moving. We were actually stationary at the time.
Yeah, El Croc. This is a proper. We got it fresh. We got two fresh this afternoon.
Yeah.
And he said that he missed a decent pasty, all slimy onion now in shops. Yeah, and baby food.
These pasties were actually shot fresh this morning.
We do this good to go, and what it is it's about saving down on waste. We have an app on our phone, and places like Morrison's, Greggs, and all that, they have a thing that says, right, tomorrow you can book like a bag, and you go and collect it within a certain time, and you have goods that you pay a lot less than what their value is. Well, we do it for Morrison's up our way, and I said to him, I just wonder. So I looked on there, and the pasty shop we went to this afternoon, they have these mystery bags. So its value is £12, but we've only paid £4. So £4 tomorrow. We're going at 3:30 to 4 o'clock to pick up our mystery bag.
I do like a mystery.
Yeah, we understand. Thanks, Gary.
I do apologise. Do excuse me eating my pasty in front of you all. I know a lot of people don't like to see people eating, but it's a pasty, for God's sake. It's a religious experience.
Well, Gary, we went to a place called Templar today, which is on Bodmin Moor, and that had a Knights Templar. It's a church, a very small church. It's not used anymore. So we went there and we took some lovely pictures there. Then we went on to Row Tor. We didn't climb Row Tor. The car park was rammed with people who live in their vans, obviously staying there at the moment. There's a lot of people there. I took some photographs. Went across by Crowdy Reservoir, and then we went to Davidstow Moor. There's an airfield there. It was a World War II airfield. It's huge. It's not used anymore. You've got the old tower still there. We did some accident, didn't we, Mac? There. And we had a look around at the moors before. There's a lot of sheep back there, and you can see where the old planes used to be parked, and the old Second World War bomb shelters as well. So we took a load of pictures and that. Hi, Paula.
Well,
hi, Bill.
It was originally combination. It's USAF, so the Americans were based there, as well as the Brits.
Yeah, Nola Gay was there for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was a transit point. So basically, aircraft crossing the Atlantic to fly into Britain to be used here were basically as one of the first landfalls they could make outside of Ireland. So, do excuse me, my passy's repeating. Yeah. They come in and land there. It's got a wonderful history. It's a lovely little museum there, which we're hoping to visit before we leave.
Yeah, we're hoping to probably go there tomorrow.
Do a video. We'll make a video. I'll do a video on the whole place.
It's right next to, when you see the video, it's right next to, we always thought, when Mac's been with us, we always thought this big factory that was right on the edge of the moors was something like some sort of oil refinery. It actually turned out that when we went to visit the military museum that's beside it. It's where they make Davidstow cheese in Cathedral City. So yeah,
yeah. So I might get a bit of that.
So that's that. We might do that tomorrow. Maybe go down towards Liskeard.
Yeah.
And where else we're going to go? There's somewhere else we're thinking about going as well.
Davidstow Moor itself, part of its history, it was Atlantic Command. So basically, a lot of the long-range aircraft that would fly out looking for submarines, supporting ships, and all the rest of it, because it's got a massive amount of history there. So there's a video up and coming about the history of that, and a wander around.
Yeah, Paula said she's obsessed with the Templar history. There's a lot of history.
Shrine. It was so the Templar church there was built as the original building, which is still there, and has an external shrine prayer area. Was built as a shelter across the moors, and now these moors here are, it's remote, and it was to protect the travellers as they were travelling up country. It was on one of the main routes. And the Templars would act as guides in that, and then the church was built alongside it, and it's only a small church. It's buried away in the middle of nowhere, but the area is actually called Temple.
There's big fisheries there as well, isn't there?
Yeah. So yeah, it was beautiful place, full of history.
So it all depends on the weather, really. We'd like to go to Cardinham Woods. We might see if we can get there. Maybe Tuesday. Yeah,
so a lot to do in just a couple of days, but we will get as much as we can into it. Have as big an adventure as we can, really.
Yeah,
isn't it?
But we have found. So he's put it on the video. You notice that when you meet up with a local person, they have this certain wave. Where some people go like that, some just there's a wave. Yeah. So we knew when this woman she nearly hit us on a bend, and she gave us a wave. We thought, yeah, she's not local.
Yeah. So down here, what you tend to find, you're in them little back roads, and a car comes down and that, and you back over, you pull over and that.
That's okay.
And the guy waves you. You tend to get that wave, right? That wave. It's I don't know what it's a local wave. It's like cheers, right? Or does it mean local? Local, right?
Willow.
Neighbours are coming back. Willow's decided he's a guard dog. But then you can tell those that aren't local because they do that.
Yeah,
they might do that. But yeah, if you see that, if you're driving around Cornwall, it's a local wave. We've sussed that one out.
Yeah, Gary, we've been down here on many a holiday. Mac's been down here with his daughter, with us, and the boys have grown, and Robin have grown up. This being our holiday spot, and now Robin, she takes her little boy and little girl down here on holiday, and our son takes his daughter down here.
I've got family all along the north coast there. So I've got family and friends. I actually got friends.
Got some new bits of road, Mac. Oh, blimey, it makes it a lot quicker in places, doesn't it?
Yeah, made it a lot easier getting down there. There was a couple of the old bottlenecks that used to be a real pain in the bum have gone. I made the drive down a lot easier.
Paul asked, the little back roads like you took us on, no love, these were
smaller.
That small. Our wing mirrors on the Range Rover were actually touching the hedges both sides.
Both sides. All right, there are some of the. I've got footage and I have filmed it, so it will come off on a video. Some of the lanes down here, the Range Rover, I was breathing in the wing mirrors each side were
sort of leaning as far over that way to try and look round corners to warn him that.
But again, it's the same thing with being up into the Highlands, or you get to remote areas of Scotland. Some of the roads there are that narrow. You don't have the hedges and that, but they're that narrow. You drop off, you're in a ditch, you're stuck. You always got to be aware of that. And again,
we did get bombed by a motorcycle, didn't we? At one point.
You're always hearing down here that the locals complaining about caravans and campers and that. They haven't got a problem with caravans and campers. In fact, let me move Kaz's cider over there. They don't have a problem with them. What they have to have a problem with is people that can't reverse them, because you get into these back lanes and you've got to be proficient at reversing, whether it be a camper or a trailer.
Cornish orchards.
And I've actually said on the video that I've done when I was driving today, you know, anybody that's got a caravan that's coming down to the West Country or got a camper, do yourself a favour. If you're not that confident with reversing, go out to your local car park late in the evening when the car park is empty and practice.
Well,
It's a skill you'll pick up quite quickly. Pick it up, get yourself confident with it so that when you do come down and you do have to reverse, and you will have to reverse at some point, you sit there and go, yeah,
questions.
I'm happy.
Right. Owen says they call that a salute in Ireland when you say hello through the window. New car windows are polarised, so you can't salute anymore. Jason says we call that the Jeep wave here. And Gary would like to know, do you use sat-nav? We do, plus me.
Plus Gaz.
I got on it. We come down a road and I went, if we carry on going down here, if we go left, I know where we are. And sure enough, we come down this road. We haven't been over Cornwall for 5 years.
Been up that road since Dave and Claire, and that was 15 years ago.
Yeah, and I know where it is. I recognise that little holiday, the Swiss cottage place. We come down here with two of our friends. So
I'm quite lucky. I know Cornwall well enough. I wouldn't say I know every road, but I can pretty much hit most of the villages and go, I know where I am in location to such and such, such and such. And as long as I know, I can sort of tell, I've got the sea to my left, I've got the moors to my right. And this is one of the great things down here. Pretty much anywhere you go in North Cornwall, especially once you're over the north side of the A30, you can always see Row Tor and you can always see Brown Willie. And you can how they're located to one another, the two peaks, gives me a mapping location.
And they definitely got a sense of humour down here because about sort of 15 miles away from where we were today, there's actually a place called Splat.
Yeah.
And we nearly did once, didn't we? We had a bloke walk out in front of us and we nearly did splat him. But if you go down towards Land's End, we went down there and we found, I've got a picture of him standing beside a signpost and it says Car Fury left, and on the right it says Ding Dong. So they're actual names of places. So So
I'm gonna invent a phrase now, which I want people to remember. Kaz has got a photoscopic memory, right? Now, not photographic, photoscopic. She can see or go down a road once in a lifetime, and then 20 years later, go down the same road and the trees have grown and things have changed. There might be new houses, and she will say to me, "We've been down here before. If you go down here so and so, you'll see this, this, and this." And invariably, she's right. So not only have I got sort of a pretty good built-in sense of direction, I've got a wife that just literally, she's only got to go down that road once and she'll remember it. So photoscopic memory. There we go. I've invented a phrase. We'll coin that one.
Well, you should.
I'm sure there's plenty of you out there with either yourself or your partner's photoscopic, i.e. they go.
I'm going to come out a bit and go back in again. What's happened is the chat has gone blank on me.
Yeah. You're refreshing.
Yeah.
Kaz is refreshing. So, and it's not going to be the full 2 hours tonight, guys, I'm afraid. It has been a long day. It's quite difficult to do this on the phone. But I will say I'm quite impressed. So this is my Yule phone, okay? If there's anybody that's looking for a waterproof,
Kiwi's got one now,
almost indestructible phone, and they are one of the indestructible phones. I mean, I've not broken this one, I've broken everything else. With a very long battery life, that's the way to go. Have a look at Yule phone on Amazon. Have a look at the Armour range. That's their indestructible phones. This is my second one in 5 years, and I will literally swear by them. It's the first time I've done a live on it. So it gives you an idea of how good the imagery is, what the sound's like. I've not even played with the settings because I don't even understand most of the settings. But they're, I know some of the guys have been looking for phones. Now you can pick these up for the high end. They do a whole range of phones. The high end, you're looking at about 230, 240 quid. You can pick them up reconditioned for around £130.
Hi, Sticks. So I admit I lost some of the the chat, I'm afraid. No, I've got back
I
in.
do swear
Hi,
by them.
Martin.
They've worked absolutely brilliant for me. And the reason I went for them originally is because it's one of the phones recommended to the German military. And you tend to find, as my mate Mac will back me up on, the German military are pretty good on their kit. They have some good gear. Oh, so yeah, I'm running out of wind a little bit. Pasti's gone down.
Just said about a chanterelles, but I'm only finding false ones at the moment. Plenty of penny buns. Martin's on here, but hi, Dirty Faces.
Hi, Dirty Faces. How you doing, mate?
It's on a bit of issue.
So Kaz is just catching up on the chat. So
Trying to.
Yeah.
But she's
so what we're doing is we're literally watching everything on my phone, and Kaz's phone is we're taking the chat from. So yeah, hopefully you're all having a great day wherever you are. You're having a great life, and everything's going well for you. I know a lot of my friends have been a bit concerned about me lately, and
hi, Livy Lavoo.
I'd just like to say to them, I am good. This has done us good. It's helped reset a little bit. Well, come up. Okay. Let me just move back
Sticks
a little
there
bit.
as well.
Hi, Sticks. How you doing, mate? Come on in with her.
Sticks, he's just eaten this massive Cornish pasty. He's drinking the old Cornish Rattler, the pear one, and he's given me the 5% one, so I'll be stupid tonight. Lightly sparkling, immensely refreshing.
Yeah. So things.
Yeah, Lavoo's been a member for 8 months.
Oh, Lavoo, thank you very much, mate. Been a member, and for all you guys that are members, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's one of the things I've decided to do. We get back home. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit more energized, a bit more refreshed. You're going to see more videos. I'm going to be getting back up the woods. I'm going to be getting out and doing a few things. It will mean going back over a few things I've already touched on in the last couple of years. But hey,
you will laugh when you
different
said.
day.
I said I took a lot of photographs today, and Willow went out for a walk on Bodmin Moor, and I took some photographs of him. And at one point, he's actually running towards me, and I've got both his back legs on the same level, but up in the air. It's like he's running on front feet.
Didn't know what to make of the cows, did
No.
he? Yeah, he
And luckily, he didn't like. He was not interested in the horse or the cow poo.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't touch the horse poop, which is a relief because my last dog, Bracken, she couldn't resist it.
Anything, rabbits, poo. Yeah. But Jason said it's rainy season here, so it's time to start bouldering again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Well, we're hoping to go to Trago Mills while we're down there because you need a couple of fleeces, don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting you a couple of warm tops. So we'll have a trundle round. So tomorrow we're going to be out and about a fair bit. We're going to hit some miles tomorrow. We've got a couple of bits we want to do.
Thank you, Teresa. We are good there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get some videos put together or some footage put together so that I can show you guys a little bit of my favourite place.
Stealth is eating jam rolls in custard.
Oh, jam rolls and custard.
Ooh.
Yeah, proper autumn food, that. Yeah. Proper autumn food. Sticks to the ribs, as they used to say. Yeah. I'm feeling better for that pasty.
Yeah, he got me one the same size, but I'm going to have to wait till I'm really, really, really hungry. So I'll probably have mine tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. And so, yeah, that's
roly-poly.
Pretty much it. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, really, other than, you know.
Don't cut it too short because it's...
No, I'm not going to, but I'm going to.
But anyway, what have you been up to? Are you all right in the rain? Stealth was out in the rain, camping.
Stealth would be.
Yeah,
Stealth is waterproof. He comes from a long line of frog people.
Yes, Jason, he ate the whole thing.
Oh, yes. No,
Paula said it's a school night for me. I have a great bake looking fab.
Paula.
Night, Paula.
Night, Paula. Take it easy. Yeah, as anybody that's ever spent any time down in the West Country knows that there's a rule and a law with pasties, and that is don't be a greedy guts. Buy the one you can manage, because you will be shamed.
I was expecting like a normal medium size, and he bought me a large. I went, oh my goodness.
If you're seen putting a pasty in a bin or throwing it over your shoulder, or even, oh God forbid, giving it to the seagulls,
whether you want to or not,
yeah,
they do help themselves.
You will be shamed, shamed by the locals. You can even be thrown out of villages for eating a Ginster's pasty.
Stealth is trying to dry everything. It's been quite shocked by all the news. Obviously, we've been keeping up with the weather. I mean, the flooding in Ireland, North Yorkshire, and the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man harbour. I've never seen anything like it. It was, yeah.
Thoughts and prayers go up to all those people.
And parts of Scotland as well. It's
it's that's all you can do, is thoughts and prayers go out to all the people affected by it, and hopefully they're all okay, safe. You know, we've been talking about it all year, haven't we, guys? It's about the prepping, survival, being prepared. I know some of the Scottish islands are going to be without electricity now for, they reckon, a week, till they can actually get out there and sort it out.
Oh, very nice, 3 dog.
So again, it's that whole thing of, just because it works today doesn't mean it's going to work tomorrow. Always have something in the larder. Always be a bit prepared. You don't have to have power banks and that, but have some sort of emergency lighting. The old adage of having a few candles in the back of a drawer. You know,
John said he's getting prepared for his trip. He's waiting for weather updates to see if he's taking his pellet stove or not. And Jason says, I've got a 5-inch diameter, 20-inch steel pole, going to put up a heavy duty coastline to dry my tarps. That's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea. Now, that's something I always do. All my kit, whether it's tarps, hammocks, tentage, sleeping bags, bivvy bags and that, I always hang them. After a trip out, I always hang them, especially sleep systems. And the reason I hang the sleep systems and air those is a lot of people miss the fact that your body condensates. It creates condensation and moisture through the night. And that damp gets into the fibres, whether it's feathers or man-made, it gets in there. Then you pack it away and you stick it away, and mould can get in there. Now, that mould, you might not notice it, might not seem too bad. It doesn't smell musty. It's all good. But you're going to be breathing those spores when you're next to sleep in that. So the way to defeat that is bring your kit home, open it out, hang it up, let it air dry. You know, and it only talking 24 hours.
Yeah, if you don't, you know that when you next open it up, it's going to be mouldy, or it's not very nice.
Well, that's the other thing, is that how many people actually take a sleeping bag at home before they go away, unroll it, give it a quick inspection, go over it, check the zip's okay, make sure it's not smelling rough.
Yeah,
you know, it's all to order. Most of us don't. Most of us come back and put our kit away. So, like I say, that old adage of air it out, which is something I like to do. I string a line up in the man cave, corner to corner, and I hang the stuff over there.
Hello.
It looks untidy for 24 hours, but at the end of the day, it just gets the air in there, lets any moisture evaporate, lets it all dry out. Then I pack it away. And
what did Freya think of all the rain?
Ready
3 dogs. His wife just handed him a sausage butty. It was very nice.
Sausage butty. Can't go wrong with sausage butty. Brown sauce, I hope.
I don't know if you have seen about, I think it was Cumbria, the gentleman that went out in his shorts and ended up having 100 people come out to rescue him. Why? We have been knowing for a week or two that this storm was coming, and who decides to go out hiking and climbing in this weather and shorts?
I'm sorry, Kaz. He's one of those I think should be paying for the rescue. You know, there's people lost their earnings there. There's people that dropped everything to go out and rescue him in the mountain rescue. There's the cost of helicopters, fuel, vehicles, and the rest of it.
Oh dear, trees! Been a bold bloke. Thing is, we watched one about the Lifeboat Institute, and they rescued a bloke. He was doing something stupid, and he goes, "Well, they're paid That's their job. That's what they're paid for. No, they're not.
All volunteers.
They're all
Don't get paid.
volunteers, the same as the volunteers that come out for your mountain rescue, your 4x4 response, your RNLI. They're all volunteers.
Yeah.
And you take that attitude, really.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, there's no excuse for it. It was well advertised. It was going to be bad. If you go out and you put yourself in that situation and you're not prepared to deal with it, you haven't got the equipment, the training, the knowledge, then more fool you. And if you have to be rescued in those situations,
people trying to find you is ridiculous.
Those ones that are genuine situations, people go climbing, they go hiking, walking, things happen, they fall, they trip, they have an accident, genuine accident, they get caught out by a sudden freak weather incident, then fine, then rescue them. No bill, no charge, no foul. But to go out in that storm, which really, really, every news channel was saying, this is going to be a walloper. Don't go out in it if you don't have to, and that. To go out there and to be found bedraggled in a pair of shorts up on was it Yorkshire Moors?
I think it's in Cumbria.
Lake District, up in the Lake District in a pair of shorts in autumn.
Shame on you.
Without the gear to actually get yourself through the situation, because the majority of us would have the kit and the gear, would find ourselves somewhere in the lee and not bother anybody. Well, shame on him. He's an idiot. Darwin.
Hi, Andy again. Oh. It's your fault, Willow.
Yeah.
You made the
Darwinian theory, I should say that. I'm sorry it's a bit dark, but it's trying to position ourselves in a room where we could get a bit of light.
Martin said we're only a few miles away from his friend's house in St Neots, close to Canglazy Covens. Well,
no, that's just a few miles away.
We've been to Canglazy Covens. They do some fantastic concerts down there.
Yeah,
because the sound that's in there. You see all the hats you're going like safety hats, and they're like Elton John and the Beatles, and what
fantastic acoustics in there. Absolutely fantastic.
It's pretty damn scary when they turn the lights out, and when you think you're standing on hundreds of tons of stuff they put back in, and it would be a lot deeper than it is now.
I think that's one of the few times I've really, really felt scared. Not there, but I did a visit to a mine shaft. They took us down into a mine. They took us down a couple of 100 feet. And once they were down there, they got everybody sort of stood together, hanging on to everybody, and they shut all the lighting out, just removed it. And when I say you couldn't see your hand in front of your face like that, you couldn't. It was absolute zero black. Quite intimidating. You start to become quite confused as to directions, distance, up, down, almost goes completely out the window, because there is no reference at all for either your eyes or any of your other senses. So I sort of have a lot of time, a lot of respect for miners. When the power goes out or when the lights fail, that's got to be a horrible experience.
Teresa just had a bulb go, and she said, bulb blew out and tripped the fuse. First thing in mind was, where's my head torch and is it power cut? Yeah, we like that.
Good on you.
We know I've got candles stored everywhere with lighters in different places. We bought these battery lights from Temu. They're ones that when you move, they automatically come on.
Yeah.
And we've got them in every room.
They got a light sensor on them. So
and there's one outside our bedroom door. There's one, so.
They've got a light sensor on them. So when there is light, they switch off, they don't operate. But as soon as they hit or it gets dark and there's any movement, they switch on. And we've had them running now for about a year, haven't we?
I think I've changed the batteries once.
Yeah, 2 AA's in them. And we have them running non-stop. And it's that, really, for me. Yeah, I get up in the middle of the night and I want to go for a wee.
I remember that night one, Gary.
Fumbling around looking for light switches, all I've got to do is start heading across the room and these lights come on, give me enough light to see where I'm going to the loo.
Oh, right.
I do apologise. Willow has really got the chatterbox on this evening, hasn't he?
He doesn't got a bowl of M&M's. He wants some peanuts.
Oh, right.
There's a big hunter's moon outside tonight.
It's Big Hunter's Moon, is it? Oh, I'll try and get some footage of that. I'll try and get a shot of that later on. Might even do a little short or something.
Yeah.
And that's another beauty for us here. If we get a night with no cloud, we're in a dark area, so you've got no light pollution at all. That's absolutely beautiful. You look up and there it all is above you, the heavens all laid out for you to see.
Come on, Stinker. There you go.
Hello, Stinker. I'm going to nick one of your M&Ms.
You've got your own.
I'll share mine with you later.
Hello to your people, Willow.
No, it's just there. There. That's your friends. Yeah.
You're loving it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been out on the moors.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
been exploring. He found his first gorse bush today.
Gary said, may he ask a personal question, please?
Yeah, ask away.
Alcoy's waiting for a delivery on that Mark II MTP smock, one without the mesh liner. My old Mark 1 mesh is not very happy at the flaming arguments with the Velcro, whether to dye it black again or olive green.
Yeah, Mark 1 MTP smock had a mesh liner, and the idea that it was a good idea, but the problem is it snagged on absolutely everything. The Mark II was a slightly improved design, so they got rid of the mesh and they actually changed the material up a little bit, and they also changed some of the dimensions, which makes a better fit. The only thing I don't like on them, I don't like the Velcro cuffs, but I got a good seamstress near me, and the old airborne trick was to get a pair of green army woolly socks, take it into a seamstress, ask her to remove the cuffs and fit the woolly socks on pretty much like the airborne smock. And that way that gives you an elasticated cuff, something you can slide up your arms, it stops the wind, stops rain, and it keeps those cuffs nice and small without having to keep undoing and doing up Velcro.
A bit peanut.
And I've just had a message from Tommy today. He's just come back from his honeymoon. He's had a great honeymoon. He's been away exploring the world with his new wife. So yeah, glasses up to them. Congratulations. They've had a great time. Back to work for him now.
The weather wasn't fun coming in.
Yeah, back to work for Tommy. He's going to be busy this week. I won't say what doing, but
right. But we don't say. My question is, I am possibly an older bloke like you, hence getting up in the night for a pee. Any advice on herbal remedies, etc.? Thanks.
Right, Gary. So what can I say there? Right, first thing is speak to your doctor, get your prostate checked. I've just had mine operated on. I was getting up 5 times a night for a pee, and it turned out to be a prostate issue. If that's the case for you, one of the options that you can have is something called Urolift, which is what I have myself. And I will be honest with you, and brutally honest with you, the first 3 days, bloody uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. By day 4, the pain has eased to almost nothing. Within a week, I get up once in the night.
I'll be watching on catch up.
I get up once in the night. And again, through the day, I'm not getting caught short. I'm not constantly thinking, need to know where there's a loo, where can I go?
Try not to have
caffeine
too late at night.
Yeah.
Is one of the things. Give yourself after a certain time, it's about 7 o'clock, 7:30, like that. So right, no more coffee. That does help.
Yeah, caffeine is a irritant to the bladder. So anything with caffeine in it, I've even gone over to decaffeinated tea, and that has helped as part of the thing. There are medications like tamalosin and that the doctor can prescribe for you, which will ease it quite a bit. Herbally wise,
3 doctors said drink nettle tea. That helps. It helps him. So nettle is.
Nettle's a good diuretic. So it basically, what it does, it helps your body to get rid of water. So it tends to increase how much you get rid of when you need to get rid of it.
Adam B says salt pills. Yeah. Andy B said, sorry, Mick, just missed that. Was that the Kit Pimp smock that you were talking about?
No, the Kit Pimp smock I recommend to anybody. That's a damn good smock. Pretty much comes good as it is. Now, Kit Pimp, what Kit Pimp are, they're a couple of ex-squaddies who look at modern military kit and then rethink it to what they think as ex-servicemen a squaddie would require. So you'll see on the Kit Pimp website, smocks, burgers, things like that, that they basically taken the standard one and adapted it and have them manufactured as an alternative. And they're designed to be worn alongside modern kits. So their MTP smock is an improvement on the issue MTP smock, i.e. it's got the extra pockets and gadgets that you would require as a squaddie, but it's designed in a manner that it can be worn alongside standard kit. So in other words, it doesn't make you look like, you're wearing foreign kit. The old days, a lot of the guys would be adapting smocks and gear themselves just so that they could stick within the rules. I do love their stuff.
Yeah, Gary. That's the only trouble with GPs. You have such a long wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you quit having caffeine, then get yourself some nettle tea, as Free Dog said, or some salt pills you want. Give them a try.
Yeah,
should help.
Have a chat to your doctor. They are running a trial at the moment, the NHS.
He's just waiting for the see the GP. So
yeah, mention to him that you're interested. Tell him that your friend has had a Eurolift and it's part of a trial, and he knows that the trial is still running, and you will be interested. And then basically, I know it sounds a bit jack this, but it actually speeds up the process of getting it sorted and getting it done. But yeah, have a chat to your GP, see what you can recommend. I went through health for 2 years until it got to the point that I walked into the doctors and said, push the button, it's time to get this sorted.
So Arnold Jason says he's got a new raincoat with neoprene cuffs, great for working overhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than doing something overhead.
Yeah.
And it running down your sleeve.
Or you're out, you're in all your waterproof gear, you're foraging, and you see that blackberry that's up there, and you reach up like that, and it all just trickles straight down the inside of your sleeve, runs up your arm. Neoprene, love neoprene. It's at the end of the day, wetsuit material. It will keep you warm. Good stuff, and makes a good seal. Makes a good.
But we come prepared when we come down, didn't you? You made sure you packed first aid kit. We've got stuff in our brew kit. We've also got clotting powder for his lordship.
Yeah,
and stuff.
So again, I was thinking, this is a journey I've done hundreds of times over the years.
But you don't know. We might end up doing something out on the moors or coming across someone who's
stuck, hurt, injured. That might not be a person, could be an animal. It might be a case we get a breakdown. So at the end of the day,
biker's crotch is definitely bad. In America, they're lucky because they do monkey butt powder.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've got to find somewhere I can buy monkey butt powder.
Monkey butt powder.
I want to see what this stuff's like. It's like, biker crotch, biker chaps as well.
I see all the bikers were doing the ride to the wall. Today, respect to them all.
That would have been hell of a ride. Me and Jace used to do it regularly in our biking days. Which was, you're looking at a good 3-4 hour ride to get up there. And this time of year, you either got a really good day or it was hell.
The ladies were on the bridge.
They'll always be on the bridge. Pink ladies, take my hat off to them, always on the bridge there, ready to wave the bikers in. So any of you that have not seen it, any of you abroad in a set, if you go onto YouTube and have a look at Ride to the Wall UK, every single year, without fail, the British motorcycling community do a big rally up to the Arboretum, the National Arboretum, where you have all the memorials, and it is well worth a visit. If you ever visit in Britain or you're ever in that area of Birmingham and that, or up in Staffordshire, go to the National Arboretum. Go and have a look at the memorials in there. There are memorials for everything. There are the memorials for the service dog, for civilians, for horses, for all the military units, for conflicts, for heroes, legends. It's an awe-inspiring place to walk around.
You're not having any more peanuts.
And it's
excuse
beautiful,
him.
but it's all
No.
funded by public donation. So this rally every year that the bikers do raises I kid you not, millions they raise every year that help keep this going as a national
Singing is.
site. Is
Yeah, Gary said he thanks you for answering his question. That it's partial to him. He sort of finds the channel very, very stimulating.
good.
Yeah, he's looking
right.
well. We've had a couple of days. Yesterday we had a complete sort of rest day, which was really nice. I mean, the weather was not indicative of us going out, was it? It was nearly raining and wind all the whole time. And Willow kept moaning because there was something outside rattling.
Yeah.
On the side of the house, and it kept setting him off into garden mode.
Poor old Willow on the journey down. We got about halfway, about 100-mile mark. There's a place called Cargate Services for any of you that know it. We pulled in there, and it's a lovely service area. It's got a little tea room, cafe, good toilets, plenty of room to park. They've got areas actually set aside for disabled drivers that may be putting caravans or driving campers.
Vans, yeah.
So they're extended spaces. It's really well organised. And they've got a large green boulders and beautiful trees as a dog walking rest area for the dogs. We've got the dog toilets and the rest of it there. So I've got his lordship out on his lead, and we're walking around, letting him stretch his legs for 10-15 minutes, letting him pee on every single tree and boulder that was there. He had to do them all. But as we were walking under the trees, the wind blew, and this acorn come down, and it hit him square between the ears on top of his head, and it literally went like that when it hit him, and he yelped. He spun round, looked at me, he was like, "What do you do that for?"
Yeah, where the disabled parking was, there was oak trees above me, and they are really big oak tree, and these things were hitting the roof, and it was like a grenade going off.
It was
one actually hit the roof, hit the glass sunroof, and then bounced off the windows, and then bounced off the bonnet. Made me in laugh.
Yeah, so Willow's experience of his holiday has been like, he now knows gorse bushes are prickly. You cock your leg on a gorse bush, you've got to be watching how close bits get to it. He was not too amused with that. He sort of danced away from it and then went to sniff it. Of course, got his nose prickled. And he
the
was
big
looking
dogs that have the udders moo at him.
Yeah,
that was a bit... Yeah.
He doesn't like the mooing dogs.
No.
We call them cows, but he was convinced that first of all, he was like, "Look at these dogs, they all want to play. Oh yeah, come on, let's have a game, let's run around." And the cow goes, "Rrr," and Willow goes, "Well, I'm not so sure about this." Again, what can you do? It's a learning curve for him, it's a new experience for him.
Yeah, we're hoping maybe to go so it can at least see the beach at some point. Well, if we can't this time, then that's okay. But I would have liked to have got down onto a beach and actually did a bit of foraging. But again, we got a storm blowing through. The weather conditions not good. No. And there's no way I can get. I like my sunset pictures. But there is no way I'm going to get a sunset picture, not with the weather that's down here at the moment.
And of course, this time of year, we've got seals to think about as well. And there's a tip for any of you that own a dog, right, especially along the Atlantic coast.
Yeah, we saw a Malinois off his lead today, didn't we? Running around with a sheep.
Yeah. Be aware of seals. Seals will grab, Atlantic grey seals will grab a dog and quite happily drag it in. So again, just be aware of that. It's not sharks you've got to worry about, it's the seals. Yeah, and we were up on the moors and big open areas, sheep everywhere, and there's this family walking their Malinois off the lead, which is having a great time.
Running around
in circles, completely oblivious to the fact that there are sheep panicking and running like lunatics to try and get away across the road to get away from the dog. They don't understand. To them, it's a wolf, and their instinct is to flee it. I was like, do I go over there and educate these people, And I was like, well,
They'll probably say, "Oh, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a law not to have them on the
he's
leash."
only playing. He won't hurt
John
them.
says that the Cornish big dog accent is moo. Accent is moo. Oh, thank you. Teresa said that the information in this group is extremely helpful and valuable. That's what she's found anyway. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Teresa. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. I mean, we're away from home today. So this is a little bit, it's a little bit, I haven't got any notes. We've not done any of our usual preparation. We haven't got the man cave. I'm sorry that all you've got is this picture behind me here, but I will say,
yeah, very pretty picture. There's
hopefully
another one
you
over
see
there.
that. That's a nice picture. And I'm just going to give you all, without hitting any of the buttons, just try and give you a bit of a look around. There we go. There we go.
Can't do it too fast, so people get feeling sick.
Hopefully it wasn't too fast.
Yeah, mix it. Ray says, got to go. Thanks for the live. He said, they're on holiday in Oakhampton. If you fancy a pint, give them a shout.
Righty-o, mate.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's like Mac. I don't even know that they've actually picked up 2 leatherback turtles at Blackrock, haven't they?
Yeah.
In the last month.
Yeah.
So one of the beaches are our favourite places, just outside Bude. Bude has got 2 beaches there, Summerlees and Crooklets. And then just a bit further along is Widmouth Beach and Blackrock.
Yeah.
And Blackrock and Widmouth have lovely rock pools and that there. And yeah, last month they've had a turtle washed up there.
So again, and there's a lot of rescue centres, wildlife rescue centres around here that specialise in seals. So again, if you're out and you see a seal pup or something like that,
we once rescued on the Lampitt Highway. We rescued a flipping running duck.
Don't touch them, don't handle them, right? Unless they're in immediate danger. Just phone the local police or phone the police. The police will put you in contact with the local rescue centre, and they I forget what they call themselves now, but basically they are mammalian rescue for the coast. There's volunteers
the
all
National Oceanic,
and they'll come out. They know exactly how to deal with it, how to handle it, how to rescue it, what it needs. And may well turn around and say, no, he's absolutely fine. That's where he should be. It's not a problem. Because again, a lot of us are good-hearted and we're not all experts. So sometimes we see things and we think, oh, what am I going to do? But
the turtles were from, I think it was Seychelles, and they were underweight. Yeah. So it's good that they were found.
So they'll probably end up down at Newquay at the Sea Life Centre.
There's one in H, that's the other end by Land's End.
I know what you're about.
Yeah, that's what there's a seal at Helston. That's it. There's a seal rescue centre there. That's where they rehabilitate them and
get them back.
They get them back.
And again,
out.
A lot of these people, what they do is people are always frightened that it's going to end up in a like a show or a centre for the rest of its life. What these people do, they endeavour to get these animals, get them back up to weight. The leatherback turtles, because they're in completely the wrong part of the Atlantic for them, they've probably been caught in currents and storms and brought across on that. What they will do is get them back up to weight, and they will go to the effort of getting them shipped back to where they belong. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's plenty of people out there, plenty of good, kind-hearted people.
Yeah, we were once on holiday, and Matt was there. We were in our Land Rovers, going on the road, and we saw a running duck in the road. So we stopped the vehicles. You ran out and grabbed this running duck, and we actually, lucky enough, the first place we went to, these people have been to an animal market and bought running ducks. And instead of putting them in an enclosure, they just put them loose out with the rest of the ducks. So what they do?
They started running
through the hedge.
They started running, as running ducks will do. So it was one of those who thanked us very kindly for rescuing their ducks for them, and I think they took them indoors.
Yeah,
the ducks got to spend the night inside, which would have been nice. Duck will make a bit of a mess on the carpet. That takes some
Yeah, we've
scrubbing.
had geese indoors with the wildlife rescue we've done before now, and yes, it's not fun trying to get goose poo out your carpet. I'll tell you.
No, it's not good at all, is it? Yeah.
But yes, it's nice. Yeah, it's. I love the bed. The bed is so comfy. I wish I could take that home. It's nice to be on one level, which is
It's given Kaz, it's made Caroline and me realise how much you definitely need that bungalow.
Yeah.
Having everything on one level's made life so much easier for Kaz. It's made it a lot more comfortable for you, a little less pain than you normally are. That trying to get up and down stairs.
I went to the doctor the other day and they said, "Oh, do you want to come upstairs?" I said, "You're joking?" She went, "No," and I said, "You know, I can't do it." So she brought the stuff downstairs, and she understood then that it's
So
hopefully I'm getting the lift tomorrow when we go to Trago.
Yes.
And I'm hoping to find that it's a little bit brighter to make a bit better for me with film making, me picture taking, because some of the pictures I took are a bit dark. There's this weird one of a tree. It's actually on a stone wall, and the tree has grown up on the stone wall, and it's all twisted and gnarled. It reminds me a bit of the tree in Sleepy Hollow, the one that had Johnny Depp in it. It's really all gnarled and
it's quite spooky, wasn't it? All right, spooky. And again, we'll go down to Trago tomorrow, and I wonder if they've still got the chickens there, and I wonder what Willow will make of the chickens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not bringing one home. We've gone before. We took our sons to a donkey sanctuary when they were little, and he put them in their car seats, and we went to go drive away, and you looked in the rear view mirror, and sitting on the back seat was a chicken.
Yeah, it was. Put the kids in the car seat. They're toddlers. Put them in the car seat. Strap them in. Tell me how this works. I strap them in. I go round to the boot of the car.
So that would be a lovely idea.
Claps down the buggy. Put the buggy in the back of the car. Shut the boot. Get into the driver's seat. Start the car. Put it to drive. Check the mirror to check the boys. And there is two very innocent-looking toddlers sat there, and right between them is a rooster, who is sitting there as quiet as anything, looking at them, going, "So, where are we off to then?"
Yeah, and we've had a cat there before. We had a ginger cat
Stop the car, reach in, upset two small boys by taking this rooster and going, "You're not coming with us." Oh, Dad, he's our friend. No, he's not your friend. He's a rooster. So,
although he might even get to see peacocks, because they've got peacocks there as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
That will shock the life out of him. Something with a bigger tail than he's got.
Nothing's got a bigger tail than a willow. So
he's calmed down now. I think he's had enough of my peanuts. Little moose.
Little monkey.
But yes,
right. I think that's it. I think, we're knackered.
Well, thank you, people, for joining us. Sorry that it's had to be on his mobile phone, but try my laptop. That wouldn't work, would it? And
no. So thank you for joining us on this Sunday night social from Cornwall.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's given me a bit of a learning curve. So next time we go away and we're going to do anything like this, I'll think a bit more about it. We'll plan it a little bit better. Might even bring the man cave wall down behind me, or might have to green screen it. But anyhow, more importantly than that, hopefully wherever you are in this glorious world of ours, you are having an absolutely wonderful day. All is good with you, and all is good with your loved ones. From me, Kaz, Willow,
and the noise bag under the table,
Mac, guys, the tar pack, and that, I would just like to say thank you very much for all the support. Have an awesome week.
Take it easy.
I'll catch up with you all very soon.
Yeah.
If not next Sunday.
And he'll be editing like mad with his videos that he's got, and all the information about that Knights Templar Church.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and see what else we can find.
Just leaves me with love those you do, forgive those you don't, and as always, may peace and light be upon you all in this absolutely glorious world of ours. Have a good
Yeah.
one, guys, and I'll catch you very, very soon.
Bye,
Thank you very
goodbye.
much. Nick out.